So 2021 was a big year for us, celebrating our 50th year in business. We planned a lot of events this year. Luckily, didn't fall on the same year that COVID started. 2020 was a really tough year. Lots of changes and planning and accommodating new compliance and regulations, and so it was great that coming off of that 2021 we got to celebrate a major milestone for our company's history. We also had some significant growth in 2021. Our total growth this year will be about 50%. So at the end of this year, we should be doing about 150% of what we did in 2020. With all that growth comes a lot of challenges. Everybody had to work way harder this year, but everyone really pushed through and did an incredible job. We're sitting in such a great spot right now, and I'm really excited for what 2022 looks like. There's no doubt that 2021 was definitely also our biggest year investing in equipment and technology just to absorb and accommodate the revenue growth that we had. A lot of that had to fall on the hands of extra technology. We're using GPS and LPS machine control on all of our projects. We're doing demolition and excavating and grading and concrete paving and asphalt paving, all with GPS and LPS technology. It provides us an opportunity for efficiency to spend a lot less time on job sites, but also the accuracy that we can deliver at the end of the project is nothing that any normal human can create. It's been really fun to watch that evolve over the last 10 years, and this year has definitely been the biggest expansion for that. The people that have had to learn all of that new technology are amazing me also with their ability to just take in so much information so fast and implement it into our job sites. It's been really incredible.
This was a huge year for our events, especially with it being our 50th year. In 2020, we had to cancel everything, so it was really exciting to bring it all back this year.
Our first big event this year was at our open house we hosted at our new building. Although we weren't fully moved in, it was really exciting to show off our new home to our customers. For our 50th, we really wanted to go all out. We had food trucks, a live band, a ton of giveaways, and lots of activities for the kids.
Our other big event this year was our annual Goodmanson Charity Open Invitation Scramble Golf Championship. It was a huge success, and we raised more than double our previous years for our beneficiary, the Minnesota Military Family Foundation. We had more golfers and sponsors than ever, and I think everyone was just really excited for things to get back to normal and to support a good cause.
Yeah, but the day definitely started out a little rough. We ended up needing to move everything inside and push the tee off back because it was so windy and raining and cold. Everyone still showed up, and we had a great time catching up in the clubhouse while we waited. Extra drink tickets were definitely needed. Once everything cleared up, it ended up being really nice. I think everyone had a great time. We definitely did.
We're really looking forward to our grand reveal in 2022 to show off our brand new offices.
Hiring was difficult this year because this year was the year to throw out the playbook. 2020 was a very conservative year with everything that happened with sales, and of course we all know why. But when we got into the third and fourth quarter of 2020, jobs really started to pick up. The number of jobs that we had booked for 2021 spring really started to pick up, and so then the fight for talent began. And all of the things that we used to do weren't going to cut it anymore, and so we really had to change our tactics in order to attract new talent and continue to grow. And we ended up growing about 30%. Our staff grew. We also had several internal promotions, which have been great. And the way that we overcame all of those obstacles is, like I said, we threw out the old playbook, came up with a new one, implemented some new strategies, and really doubled down on our core values as far as our culture and what we do to really make that environment that people can succeed, that they can develop, that they can move up, and that they enjoy working in.
At the start of 2020, we knew that we were growing and we're going to need to expand our building footprint. The current facility we were at was not able to help us and assist in that growth. And so we started the search for a new building and new property. Once we had selected the building and gotten that part secured, then the planning of how we were going to facilitate the move and the timing, and knowing that we were going to have to do a large remodel to not only the exterior but to the whole office space. Completely gutting the office space and doing a full office remodel. The nice thing is we got to showcase a lot of what we have acquired over the years as far as equipment, and being able to utilize it and do exactly what we were planning and intending on doing with it. And then to see it all kind of culminate from there was, pretty spectacular. When I first started with the company, there was one in-house maintenance technician and myself, and since then we've grown to 7 in-house staff members plus myself. And in the upcoming year, probably right before spring of 2022, we should add 2 more maintenance staff members.
Switching the accounting softwares was a big undertaking. Lots of meetings, a big learning curve, but in the end, it'll have a huge advantage. There's still a lot of stuff that we're learning, and I think it's just a lot more that we can utilize, and it's little bit by little bit trying to incorporate everything to just make our processes more efficient.
So embarking on our 50th year in business was a little extra personal for me. When I was born into this company almost 40 years ago, we were a much smaller organization, maybe a one-man crew with a pickup truck, and watching it grow over the years has been just really incredible. To see the business that my dad started 50 years ago with just a hope and a dream, and to see where we are now and all of the great employees and families and people who we get to work with here every day. It's incredible, and I'm glad that my parents still get to see and watch it, and it's just been great to be a part of the last 25 years that I've been involved, and to see where we can go from here also is really exciting.